Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome to episode 33 of Escaping Tarkov. A full unabridged playthrough. Only thing cut out is the loading screens. We just had a bit of an experiment on woods, and it failed, but we got out alive. We're getting to insurance fraud our gun, so should be pretty good here. Looks like we sold some stuff up. Very nice. Keeping our money going a little bit here, which is good. We still have this broken arm. Or the fracture, rather. So we want to get this done. So I think I'm going to go ahead and remod up this valve. And we're going to just sort of do it that way. Get it going. Okay. Go ahead and equip that. That should be enough healing for what we need. My cat's biting my legs. You would think we don't spoil them rotten ever, because we do a lot. All right, I need more than just one painkiller there. Saving stuff until it has one durability left, like this gold star, for instance. We're going to use it to craft propofol later, so pretty good way to do that. 200 healing should be enough. So I've got a factory key. That's the really important one here. And again, we're just gonna go into factory here. Try to get these tremor headshot kills. Probably going to use our scav at some point on this episode as well, hopefully. But going to be pretty straightforward. We got 2 more headshot kills with tremors left to get. Factory is just a good way to get guaranteed player spawns quickly. So that's what we're going to be at. We're all insured up here. I'll see you guys in raid. All right, we're in. Not the best spawn here. Mostly because we're not going to get our tremors for a little while. Takes about 40 seconds or so. So we did hear that guy run this way. Still might be somebody here. Just wait for that tremor to come in. We're going to fight this guy before the tremor. Come on. I don't think the painkillers have any effect on when you get them or not. Might be a scath. All right, there they are. Got somebody. Don't know if it was a headshot or not, though. Hopefully it was. Go ahead and stop that bleed. Please be a please be a headshot. Where are you? Nah, I was not. Dang. Maybe we didn't get him then? Nah, we did. Bomber. Maybe they were working on the same thing. Or maybe they're working on their Mosin kills. Who knows? Well, these are both new and exciting. Certainly grabbing that. Certainly ditching this for this. It's slightly better. That's gotta be one, right? Very nice. Only one more here. I added barrels here. Or loot on top of them for that instance. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and grab that. Nothing crazy here. Go ahead and grab this. That's from a scav. Listening for anything here, really. Unlikely we have another player in here, but it's possible. Let's go, let's go clear through office. We'll head over that direction. Sounds like a scav on the other side. Just based on like the patrol style movement. But could be a player. Could be a player. Lots of scavs. Looks like the office was untouched. Might as well go ahead and give it a loot. So if you press forward, you can loot that jacket without having to close the door there. But just gonna loot the safe here and probably get out. Reset the raid. Do only need one more here. That actually might be a player. Which would be interesting. So they're crouched down in the stairwell there. I kind of want to leave them up. I got him in the thorax. I know I should be complaining about a kill, but we got him in the thorax, unfortunately. Unfortunately, but that was probably the player we heard. Oh, jeez, that guy kind of scared me a little bit. Oh no, this is just a scav. Never mind. I stand corrected. Hey, SAM 213's, I think, always open, but it's still free money. So I will take that. Okay. Now we're starting to get to the area of player scavs and all that stuff. Surf kit's actually not terrible. One of these guys had something better than a... I definitely don't need these anymore. If I had something better than a scav vest to loot this stuff into. Maybe I missed a Triton or something. This is only a scav vest as well. Guess I'll get that going. Factory exit key. 60K if we don't want to keep it. Alright, let's get out, reset. Get one more kill here. I'll also keep this a little bit on the shorter side. I mean, not the factory raids are super long anyway. Maybe there's somebody camping back here. And the only players we're gonna have to really deal with, for the most part now, are gonna be player scavs, so we're not gonna worry about it too much. Ah, so this is open. How interesting. Could be somebody here. But it looks like they just used it to extract, so that's fine. Saves us a factory key durability. But, I mean, good loot, good armor. Did drop a mag, but that's okay. They're not that good. And we got one of our kills. I'm really happy that Untar Scav was a Scav and not a player. It really seemed like that was a player. So I wonder if there actually was a player up there. But hey, oh, we did get 2. Wait, what? Oh, this one we got the kill, but the tremor wasn't up yet. Oh, now I'm confused. I'm very confused on that. Just don't remove that. You can heal all, just don't remove the fracture. Maybe that first one wasn't a tremor, but I thought I had the tremor. Maybe it was visually there, but it hadn't kicked in yet. That was odd. That was odd. Well, we're gonna give it another go because clearly it didn't finish, or maybe it'll finish now. Let's double check. Let's double check. Yeah, so it still says we need one more. Unless one of the other ones we had before didn't count. I thought it did, though. Maybe that was the case. Maybe I just had 0. Ah, there's a lot of possibilities there. It's fine. Alright, that's beat up. We need to definitely bring that in. I might just wear this armor. These are really only good for like 1 or 2 repairs. So we are coming up on Mosin quests very soon. I really don't like that site. So that might be ideal. For that? Now, you know what? This takes up less space. This is going to work perfectly fine for one more repair here. Get some more SP5 out. I did have lunch in between these recordings, so we might actually have some like hideout stuff done and whatnot. So I have to go check on that. Just going to sell all these. Let's see what this has. Ah, BT. Take some BT. It's an acceptable round. Keeping these, selling this, selling this. Definitely keeping the 7N1. Keeping the hot rods. I want to trade. Once we get Jaeger leveled up, I want to get them going. Once we do get the Epsilon container, we're going to be working on Jaeger tasks because, aka bring a Mosin everywhere tasks. But yeah, we need to get him leveled up so we can trade for this, for the food case, all that kind of stuff. No, that can go into there. Okay, we're ditching all this. Probably just doing, Ragman's not buying any of this, so we're just doing Jaeger. Yeah, I'm going to keep that for the Mosin. It's got the nicer stock on there. I like that stock. And not having to buy it is nice. Sell that gun up. We've got these loaded. We got these topped off. Let's filter by item here. Go ahead and buy one more of these. Do a link search. Might not be ready yet. No, we're not quite there. 48 more minutes. Yeah. Not that we really need to use this gun specifically for this task. Honestly, pistols work just as well as this because you have to go for headshots anyway. So, it's really not a big deal. Alright, we'll keep the helmet and the contacts the same. This helmet's okay. It's level 4. Has a pretty high ricochet chance. It's just not really worth the price. But it does ricochet and protect against a reasonable amount more items. So, I don't know. Could be there. Alright, let's do it again. So we can just get rid of this fracture once and for all. I think we're all good here for the most part. Oh, I had another factory key in there. Shoot. I just insured it. Didn't I have a second backup factory key? So I'm going to sell this one because we insured this one by mistake. Whoops. And we insured this by mistake. That one we can't really help. They don't really, it doesn't go anywhere, so yeah, that's a sweet little 90k bump there, which is awesome. That's why keys are just so lucrative sometimes. Sometimes you come out with 300, 400,000 rubles in keys just because you looted some jackets, and that's exceptional. I like that. All right, we're all insured up. We're ready to go. I'll see you guys in raid. Let's get this last headshot. We're in. Let's do this. Crap. It's not good. I want my tremors to kick in before we try to take this guy on. sucks. Still no tremors. Again, it takes about 40 seconds. 40 seconds is a long time on factory. Can be a long time. Going for leg meta there, which is interesting. Good for us. Saves our armor. There it is. Just a 226 with some cheese. And we heard some shooting this way. Somebody's working with their SVD. So when I come around this corner here, I'm looking low for movement, but I'm also looking there, and I'm looking there. As well as the level 2. Just that's where people like to be. Somebody to take gate 3 out? It's possible. Alright. Kinda wanna get involved in this. We know it's a player because of the SVD. I don't see him. That's a bummer.
Не, блядь, жри, сука! Давай, мочи!
Not a headshot.
Хуярь мне!
Unfortunately. But it might be a free SVD for us. Should be good. Let's get topped off here. There's just too much going on, unfortunately. Make sure no one's around. Loot from the comfort of our own item here. It's worth it to get out with this SVD, though. So, that's probably what I'll end up doing. Yeah, they killed another player there, so that's... We killed another player, so that's 3 out of 5, or 4 out of 5. So. Oh. Maybe. Maybe. Let's go take a quick peek down here. Yeah, so we're getting good kills. We're just not getting the... Well, I mean, it's a Val. It's easy to get kills when people are somewhat undergeared. Remember, that gate 3 was open, so somebody might have just taken this out. But I think it's worth it, like, securing this SVD for our SVD Punisher runs here. You know, it's 100k we don't have to spend on a gun. Well, 60k with how they have it kitted out. So, plus a free armor, which is quite good. So we'll just get out, rinse and repeat. Doesn't take too much. Well, it definitely doesn't take too much for you guys. So when you're just watching the action, this is like minutes, right? Sometimes our raids are faster than our load-in times. That was a bit of a longer one, of course. Just didn't quite get there on those two. But that's okay. And I think the first one was we were just we didn't have our tremors going here. So unselect the fracture, heal all there. What we're hoping for is we're hoping for the spawn where we extracted there. That spawn there, you can give yourself time to get that tremor going and go from there. Now, we could do, like, a map like Customs, for instance. That's not out of the cards, you know? Could definitely do a map like Customs. Just try to get a headshot in dorms, for instance, or something along those lines. Would not be the worst call in the world. At all. And our armor is totally zeroed here. I think this is the repair where I'm definitely going to just repair it and sell it, and we're going to wear this guy. I think these repair quite well. Yeah, these repair really well. So, that is good for us. Let's put that there. Definitely selling that. We're selling this, selling this. Is this guy rocking? 7N1. Which is not really what we want. And I don't have any more SP5, right? That was it. Oh, no, I have 50. Okay. That's probably going to be enough then. To get that filled and get that going. All right, let's go ahead and sell that. Sell that. We're going to sell these. Make sure this was empty. It was. I forgot to sell that too. Save that for Mosins. That's repaired. That's our good to go. Let's do one more factory raid. Just one more. And we'll go from there. Try to get those kills going there. It's worked for us in the past, so yeah. And then if that doesn't work or we die, we're gonna be short on ammo anyway. We'll probably take this SVD into customs, and we'll just work on custom stuff while trying to get that last headshot with the tremors, and that'll be good. While like looting and stuff like that. I think I got a task going to like 114 in dorms, because getting therapist questline done will give us the thick item case, which is pretty solid. So, all right, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. One more factory raid, and then whether we get it or not, we're gonna probably move to customs after this raid. That'll be good. Yeah. All right, cool. We're ready up. I'll see you guys in raid. Let's do it. All right, we're in. Ah, damn, this one again. But hopefully nobody rushes this room. And we can get our tremors going here. And now I don't know if running around... I used to do this on a broken leg, because I thought you had to get the pain effect in order to get it. So I would run around on a broken leg and hurt myself. But then I realized it was happening within a minute or 40 seconds anyway. Come on. I can't believe that one headshot didn't count. That was funky, because I'm pretty sure we had it like 2 raids ago, I think it was. Guess I should have saved my painkiller. Only got one left. Should be able to start to see it as well. There it is. Okay, so it sounds like people push towards the office. I don't want to miss out on them. And again, you could do this really with any gun. Said looking up there. Up top here. Make sure that... I started spraying and I was like, okay, I really need to make sure I hit him in the head. So we got there. In the end. Looks like that might have been a scout that, or a player that comes in with a hatchet, tries to get a hatchet kill and then get out. Hey, 306. This is a quest key for a therapist later on. Definitely need that, so worth checking for. It's not that much rubles on the flea market. Where did he come from? Maybe he was up in the corner there? I don't know. Or maybe he was in the other room? Interesting. Well, we got our kill, so that's good. Just happened to be a little too close to us, so we couldn't. Our gun got put up a little bit there. Very interesting. What was that from? Yeah, it was the AP20s. Well, we can apply all now because we're done. You can keep the Val. I don't care. You can keep the Val. I'm not much of a Val gamer myself. And yeah, that's pretty solid. I will take that. So now we have one of the harder tasks in the game, I think, to get done. Cold Blood Survivalist Path. Does unlock quite a few things. And yeah. Kill 20 scavs on wood without while having a stimulant effect. So you can just pop a Propitol, kill scavs that way. It's not too bad. That sort of thing. Hey, we got a couple kills in the office area too while doing that. Woods quest could be interesting. But that's a really, really good one to get completed, especially while you have a broken arm, because it's the best one to do it with. It is the absolute best one to do it with. So we need to kill 15 PMC operators while using an SVD. That is what we're going to work on next. I think we're going to use that armor. I just go down the row here armor-wise. I think that'll be good. I think that will be good. So let's go ahead and get that going. We're done with SP5 for a while. Again, this is a quest key. We don't really care if we can sell it on the market or not. We're definitely going to need that. That said, I think we're going to customs here. So we want to get all of our safe keys going. Could also go reserve. Might be a little slower, though, because the raids tend to take a lot longer when you're on reserve. Definitely don't need 206 anymore. Should probably get rid of that. Gonna keep that one. Now, I haven't been to customs too much in this particular... Let's save that for the extract. In this particular wipe. I guess we're keeping that. Or with the expansion in this particular playthrough. Been there a bit in our hardcore. A lot of heavily geared guys going there. That said, it might be a good place to get some kills with like a PSO site. But we're headed here. We need to get to 114. Get the case. It's also just a place we want to be. We should bring a marker. Should definitely bring a marker and try to get that done as well. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and buy a marker so I don't forget like I did on woods. Because you know me, I never forget anything ever at all. And now we're not going to spend the time to mod this one out. This one's just going to be, we're going to use pretty stock standard here. I'm trying to decide whether I want to use a PSO site or this. I think the PSO is probably going to be better. Even for dorms, it's honestly not bad. So I do link search on here. I think I can get something that can put a laser on. Like so. For those close range fights. Just get that blue laser going for that. Beautiful. Okay, modding here. Do I have a PSO site? I don't. So we're going to go ahead and get ourselves a PSO. I can never remember which one I like too. Just weirdest thing. I'm pretty sure I like this one. But I know it's going to be wrong. The problem is I don't use them enough. Oh no. Why can't I put that on there? Okay, I was going to say, why can't I put that on there? I don't use them enough to, like, sit down and say, hey, all right, which one do I actually need here? I know it's stupid, but that's how it goes. All right. And we are looking to one-tap with this. Let's go ahead and get ourselves a... Yeah, new set of everything here. Grab those. Got armor on. Okay, filter by that. Get them for real cheap. In fact, I think that's cheaper than what Ragman buys them for. So we can turn a profit on that one. I don't need to, but just something to keep an eye out for. Okay, and we do need a helmet, so we need to go here, flea market. I know this is a bunch of work. If you just want to buy the helmet straight up, go for it. It is much faster, but again, look at this. I was gonna say, I mean, still well under 20k. Well under 20k for this helmet. And it is better. So. It is indeed better. Alright, now we need ammo and mags here. I do have a bit of 7N1. We do have a bit of SMB. I think I do actually just want to use SMB, though. And like before, I think I want to get 120 rounder. Even if they're expensive. Man, they're so expensive. It's level 4 Prapper, which is level 33, so we're not even anywhere close to that. And then we're going to do that, and then we're going to do link search here. I might have bought some SMB already, though. I did. And we're definitely going to at least bring 80 rounds. That should be enough. We can keep those in there. Like so. We'll bring that with us. We'll bring a fresh one of these with us. We've got some splints. That should be good enough for us. Both room for looting wise and ability to kill players wise. We'll just gotta prioritize and eat some stuff in raid. So yeah, should be good. So we gotta go to 114, get player kills, mark the marked room, and then after this raid we'll probably go ahead and hit up a gunsmith task and maybe our scav run and see where we go from there. Or I might just die and be like, I want to get back in there, you know. Could also go for factory office kills as well. SVD is quite good close range with the one-shotting. You do need to make sure you have one-shot rounds, though, in close quarters. As opposed to double shots but higher pen. So this will just happen over time. Happens from taking damage and suffering the pain effect, I think. These ones we'll find over time. Yeah, 2 CMS surgery kits is not too bad. And a portal defib, they can be crafted in the hideout. But I'm not too worried about that. That's a... We can do that over time type of thing. All right, cool. Just wanted to double check our tasks here. I like to go over them just to see where we're at, see what we need to be doing, if there's anything I need to be changing up, all that good stuff. So, again, ensuring with Prapper, my goal is to do another recording in like a day or two to get all this stuff back, especially that really juicy SVD that we got from on Woods. So, but we're ready. We're good to go here. I'll see you guys in raid. We're in. Let's go. Okay, there's actually a really good dorm spawn. Take that. So behind us is Big Red and all that. Actually, though, we do need to get player kills here. So maybe we're actually looking back behind us, trying to get these player kills. This is not the site I like. All right, good talk. And we are on SMB, so we got to double tap here. See if anybody's running across there yet. So yeah, player kills are a priority above everything else. Those were interior. That sounds like it's back in the storage area. So you can kind of get an angle right here this way. It does leave you exposed on the side here, so... Ooh, that sun coming in at us is a little tough to see through. So we won't be first to dorms, so that's okay. We're not really there to loot dorms, we're there to do tasks at dorms. Gonna use this trick that we found out earlier. So exposed over here. Just looking for movement. In either direction. We don't know where the player who won this fight is going to end up. Could be either side here, depending on where they're going for. Well, this could be a player. It's a scav. But they'd be going after a player. Yeah, whoever's back here is taking their sweet... Oh, there they are, right there, see? Hit. Those are misses. Definitely healing. And bringing grenades with me. Got him. Okay, so they did the... Did they see me? Did they not? Wait, like, peek? I did see them. And then they re-peeked the same spot. Never re-peeked the same spot, so it was a very easy headshot. So, but one player killed down. 14 more to go. I'm glad we at least spotted that guy. So that's 1 and 2, and then the other spawn that was here is across the street already, causing a ruckus. So then we're gonna head towards dorms, I think. We'll go from there. Yeah, this just shreds through armor. We'll get that stuff sorted later. I don't hate the ADAR though. I'm a big fan of the ADAR early on. You know what? That's just too difficult. We'll do that. And there's a good example of SMB just kind of shredding through armor like it's absolutely nothing. Just like it's absolutely nothing. Now we don't have shooter born in heaven unlocked. So we don't have to worry about like long range headshot kills and all that goodness. So don't have to worry about that. Just get some good old-fashioned chest shots. Throw anybody you might be shooting off their balance. Because getting hit can be really jarring. So even if you get a shot on, even if it's like absorbed by armor, sometimes inexperienced players will get jumpy. Oh, now that might be a player scav. Oh wait, that's a crow. Oh, man, those crows. That might be a player scav. So we're gonna keep pushing forward towards dorms here to try to get at least one more PMC kill. Please be a player. Yes. Okay. They did not hear me because no contacts. That is A-okay by me. We just happened to be passing by while we heard them. So, unfortunate for them. But sometimes it happens. And we got kill number 2. Which is good. Some extra SMB there. I guess there's some loose weapon spawns or bullet spawns. I don't really need PS. I don't really need that junk. We're just gonna ditch that. Gonna ditch that. From there. We'll get this guy's gun back. We don't need this. We'll take that though. Oh, and he killed a player as well, or they killed a player as well. So, that's 3 less. So dorms is probably our best bet for 1 more, if we can get 1 more. We don't need to push it too far. I would just prefer to get a few, you know? This is probably 855. Just because that's all that person can probably afford. Which is fine. Those don't need to be in there. Alright. Put my laser on before a big fight. Just in case. But they didn't hear us coming, I don't think. I think the... Oh, nice. I think the sound of the door opening was just lost on them looting in the cash register. It happens. Pretty much a full mag of that stuff too. That's pretty good. We'll just put it down in there. I need SMB more, or I need the SMB more than I need that, even if it's worth more. So, over there is the expansion, but we need to be in dorms, so... Yeah. I also don't know the expansion all that well, and I know this area pretty well, so... We're more likely to get kills here. Now, an M4 can't be a player scav unless they looted it. So we might actually take a peek at this. If we can. I am down. You know what? Yeah, if they're exposed on the side and they're facing forward on a fight, it's just a regular scav. Or player scav just walking. That's fine too, but it's a scav. That's the... Regardless whether it's controlled by a player or AI, it's a scav. This was over here somewhere. I honestly don't know where to look. Sounds like it's over at the new building. Might be boss. Boss can spawn up in this thing, I think. Feel kind of exposed here. Let's just head to dorms. I thought I was gonna have a clearer picture or a clearer sightline than I have right now. So get to dorms, place this marker, maybe get a kill. That would be nice. Probably should have brought some nades with me. Either just to move my opponents out of certain rooms. Looking for movement in the windows over here. Keeping an eye on the roof. A lot of places to look, but windows and roof are probably the most important. Topped off here. Might pre-med this. Grenades went off in here. You hear the flickering lights? Means grenades have gone off. So people were fighting in here for sure. It's just a question of where, and are they still here? The answer is usually yes, they're still here. But maybe marked room has something good in it and they got out. Hard to say sometimes. I see people camping right there to wait. They wait for you to walk past and they shoot you in the back. I thought that sink was an arm. Again, we don't care much about the actual marked room loot. That said, I'll take this because free value. Okay, so there's probably something spicy in there and they just got out. Okay. What we will do, though, is hit up the safe rooms. Get these keys some value here, so 204. Remember, those are indestructible, the lights. Be careful about them. Okay. Could easily ditch this, of course. But just straight rubles or a Bitcoin or GP coin. All good stuff to have. Gonna keep these piles separate until we can't afford the space to. Just kind of see how much we got in raid here. There's a few jacket rooms in here as well. Prefer to get my jackets done in 2-story though. Not good ammo. Still just checking in front of us and behind us, trying to check the corners if we can. Okay. I'm gonna discard that. This Corvette is better than... Oh, there we go. Nice. Alright, car's not here, nor was ever here. If the gate's closed, it was never here. So, something to keep in mind. I'm gonna grab these two. Oh, somebody's doing 220 as well. Maybe they're still here. Okay. So that's understandable. So somebody was doing their questing here. I don't think this room is worth having the key for. Just to loot, personally. Interesting they missed the jacket. I wonder if they missed these jackets. They did not. I think I just heard a metal step. Hard to say. Alright, 214 is another safe room. What do we got here? PRS, no thank you. Didn't think it was BT, but you never know. Okay. Stacks of rubles, man. Let's get ourselves into 2. I actually really like going in the front entrance or in the windows that you could jump through now. So you don't draw attention to yourself. This has some jackets in it. Jackets are great, man. I know I need player kills right now. We should be probably chasing shots, but you know what? They might even just be player scavs. And if we spike a 500,000 ruble key, we're gonna be happy. Very happy. Nice. Gonna focus our... So if you have a choice between 2 rooms, you should get your task item first. So there's your task item. Oh, that's a flash drive. That's pretty nice. That can go with the docs case, which is good. Get your task item first, so if you hear something happens, you can... bounce and then but still have your quest item. So if we looted that first and then we hear somebody approaching us, well, suddenly we got to make the decision. Well, I need to get my quest item before I get out, and the fight dynamic changes. You have less options, so it's just one of those things where I think it's just more beneficial to do it that way. Okay, I know this is kind of funky. I don't want that. But I really want to get this fuel over here, as it's worth way more than that. What gun is that? I'm not sure what gun that is. These safes have been absolutely stacked with rubles. That could have been just a regular scav. Oh, you can't get out this one. It's the bathroom one. Now, there's another safe over there, but I'm not worried about it. Pretty sure that door... Oh, no, that door is not always open. Okay. We'll see if we hear any more shots that way. Can we ditch here? I've got those. I don't think PBM sells much anymore. We don't need this. Grab that blue tape. Put that on 4. I'd rather have that there. We'll put that on 6. Let's just start heading this way. Start heading towards extract. We got our two task items here. I think we'll be good to go. Okay. That got him. Player scavs. Which can have good loot on them. So just doing our due diligence, trying to check around here before we loot. Fuel cons are definitely worth. This is where having like a sick case or a dog tag case would be beneficial. Definitely going to use all of this. Let's go ahead and top off. While we eat our Tashunka. I could probably unload these or ditch one of these too. You know, I am going to ditch one of those. I think the scav that was running in towards dorms, I don't think that was a player scav. I think that was just a regular scav running in towards some shots. I could be wrong, though. The only time scavs are on this side, these sides of the bushes, is usually when it's boss scav. Usually. Ton of new scav AI. There's that M4 again. Not really sure where that was at. Oh, somebody else tried to kill him. So maybe the rustles I heard were a player or player scav, and then the shouts I heard were just regular scavs. I don't want to get too laser focused here. You can definitely get flanked very easily by that, especially after you shot. Now, I think I'm going to go around. Let's go around and up the hill. There is a player there. That's great. We can kill them from the distance and not loot them. And if it's just a player scav, no reason to tussle. I don't even have the save key for... gas station anyway. It's a gas station manager's office. I should get it. Safes are just so good. And they do seem to be way undervalued by a lot of people. So, I definitely should get one, just in case we get the spawn and we're passing through. This place can actually have some reasonable loot here. Okay, just looking in this field here, it's where you're going to find a lot of players. Or not the field, beyond the field. Find a lot of scavs in the field. Let's play it. That's a bummer. Sniper scav. I'm worried about whatever this was over here. Scavs don't tend to jump like that. They do sprint and all that kind of stuff now. So we're gonna keep listening here, get our big boy reloaded. Perfect amount. Nice. But now that our stomach is black, we are on a timer here, and we didn't have a ton of energy to begin with. That Tachanka only did so much, so if I can kill whoever we heard jump from a distance over here, great. And if not, not gonna worry about it. There's a cache back over there. Not gonna worry about it. Huh. Definitely looks like a scav standing up. Don't know what to make of that. Don't know what to make of that. Alright. You know what, though? We'll give this, we'll get this dude back his Adar. I think the Mosin's worth more to Jaeger anyway. We're also coming up on some tasks for that as well, so no reason to overcomplicate. All right, let's get out. For a second, I thought that was a player. All right, you heard it here first, folks. Deadpine thinks shopping carts are players. Good talk. $17 hydration, 41 energy. We've got enough. I'm going to come back this way a little bit. And the reason for that is food spawns are pretty frequent. And I would like to level up my metabolism. Still. PP, don't care about that. Oh, that was looted, though. Yeah. So if we look here... Oh, we are level 3, then. Okay, never mind. We're good. We don't have to worry about it, then. I mean, it is nice to have, though. That should keep us going until we get out. That's what we're using. And unlikely that we get more players. Player scavs? Yeah. Get rid of this blurriness. So I always check that left corner there, because after I check the right, right's more higher probability. But there's a cache here that people like to loot. And if they hear you coming, they're going to turtle up and not move. So, all right, not much more to be gained by looting here, so we're definitely gonna get this one out here. That cache being looted is a high probability all of these have been looted. Okay. Barrels is the highest common probability for extra campers, so. All right, well, GG's, though. Well, I shouldn't say GG's until we actually get out of the raid. That jinx it. Somebody tosses a perfect VOG down here or something like that. We got our marked room marker down, which that one could be the... Honestly, I think that one's the most annoying, especially if you're rushing it. But, I mean, you can also just get marked room loot as well. But we also got our dorms 114, and we'll see what Therapist has after that. It might be on to Woods again for the blood sample. I don't remember off the top of my head. I think it's back onto Woods for a blood sample, which is good because we need to get the marked room down, and we can maybe now that we've come out of a raid with this SVD and we know we're getting another SVD back, maybe I'll put a few mods into it and treat it like the other SVD. Now that we don't have that tremor going, it'll be a lot easier to get those kills for sure. And on a map like Woods, maybe I'll use 7N1 instead of that. But decent chunk of EXP, which is good. 2 headshots. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Did get our stomach blacked out. Hurt some other shots. Probably could have pushed them, but I think getting the dorm stuff done was more important than really gunning for it. So 13 more to go, and we'll have Epsilon, baby. Ooh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But let's get cleaned up, see what we got going on here, and probably hit up our scav run for some loot, and then that'll be our strategy going forward after that. So, yeah, put that there. Put this in our hideout. Hard drives are good. Vodka we can just sell. Get some, well, no, get the meds going there. This is that MP7. We're pretty close to being able to use it. I do like this gun, but for right now, I think I want money over everything else. Oh, this needs this guy. I will sell this and we'll leave this. This will be our next Mosin that we use here. That's just LPS. Don't care about that. Definitely needed to hydrate. Yeah, these Corvettes aren't bad, but I think we are going to get rid of them. Oops. Not link search. Unload. I swear sometimes I feel like they change those on me. Okay, we'll bring that. Keep that. It's not a bad little site. Those are all good. I only got shot in the stomach. I'm gonna go ahead and unload that, top off that, put that there. All right, more fuel con. You need 4 later for a quest, and we have 3 out of 4 now, which is good stuff. Don't ask me why I'm choosing to organize now. I shouldn't be. Okay. Nails are good for trade later. That's good for later. Got some of these guys going here. We do have quite a few. We might just end up selling these. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I think we're gonna end up selling these. We need the space. There's really good barters, don't get me wrong. But right now I think I'd rather have the space and the cash. And we'll get plenty of more dog tags as time goes on. I'm not too worried about that. We're done with our tasks that need them for now at any rate, which is good. Okay, let's go ahead and sell all that as well. What do you go for? 15k roughly. Let's do hideout first. Put that fuel away. It's so weird that the music goes away for that. Okay. We'll oh no. So you used to be able to put empty fuel in. You can't put empty fuel in there anymore. And I really would rather this stores that for now, while this is crafting over here. So, yeah, that's where that's gonna go. You know what I did just realize though? All right, I revert that. I just realized that we're crafting another scav junk box here, and we're gonna have plenty of room after that. So, I would rather keep these for now. Wait for that, because these are good for trade. Their barters are definitely worth more than what you can sell them for after the fact. That can be handed in. This can definitely be sold. I think I'm just going to keep that for now. It's probably worth it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and... we're just going to sell it. It's fine. You can always buy it too. Okay, Jaeger buys the Mosin and the vodka. Yeah, so 15k is what it's going for on the flea market. So no reason to argue with that. You know what? I am going to get rid of that too. Okay, that gets turned in here. Still need the graphics card, so I'm not really focusing fans, but we'll grab them if we need them. Okay, definitely selling this sugar. Definitely remove these barters. It's not very efficient to sell it for this much. The fees are astronomical, yeah. But, I mean, it's still around 50k per sugar, which is still pretty solid. Did get a flash drive for Jaeger, which is nice. 25,000 rubles found in raid. That's nothing to scoff at. We're either going shoreline or woods next, so I guess we'll just bring 3k. Get that going, get the euros there. Definitely got to sell this key. Get the shady business one in. We only need one more here, so that's pretty good. Okay, I think that gives you back some or something like that. I don't remember off the top of my head. All right, and then the therapist task here, turn that in. Boom. Which gets general wares. Hey, look at that. We have 15 Tashanka. Done. Freaking love it, man. Okay. This really does get a lot of stuff. Holy smokes. Okay. I didn't realize how far behind we are. I'm actually further than this in my... I'm further in this than in my hardcore. I didn't realize that. I may have been playing it a lot more, to be fair. All right, coffee's used for the hideout. Also, this has room now because we just turned in a ton of stuff, which is nice. These trade for Bramits later on, which is nice. So keeping those. Yeah, so we have a lot of stuff here. So we got car repair for batteries. We've got find and secure the sawmill folder. That's pretty good. We could do 2 things there. That's on shoreline. This is on shoreline as well. So we have a lot of things we can do on shoreline or woods here. And yeah, that'd be good. This is also on shoreline. Shoreline and woods. So, shoreline and interchange. Okay. And kind of sabotage. It's worth it to hand it to the therapist for that one. So, all right. Well, that was pretty sweet. And that also opened up a lot of room down below here as well. All that Tushonka we were saving, well, it had a use. That's good. Anything I want to eat here? I guess I want to eat one of these. And then we'll just do that. Get back to full here. And then what we'll do is we'll just put this in here. Save that for later. All right, good. So that'll be on... what do we got here? Let's do... I did promise a scav run, so we'll make this a longer episode and do a scav run here. This will be on next episode. We'll either hit up shoreline or woods, get the marked room circles down, get whatever else is in that area down. Just use the SV while doing it, kill some players, get out, keep it nice and easy, it's nice and simple. But before we call this episode good, let's get the scav run going. Is there anything I need specific? We need graphics cards. We'll make a quick interchange run. Instead of like an actual like 30-second scav run on factory, we'll make it an interchange run. We got the gun for it. We'll try to get see if somebody missed a graphics card. Maybe we'll get lucky, and we'll go from there. So, gonna hit that ready button. I'll see you guys in raid. All right, we're in. Those are already good. So do a little 4-5 action here. These are definitely worth grabbing. These shows you come with M80s. 26 minutes left.
Yeah, easy.
It's a bot scav. They do that now, though. How great is that they do that? I'm not gonna betray the trust. They don't have a backpack on, and like we don't really gain much by killing them, so I'm not gonna betray that bot scav trust. Them sitting there going like this. I mean, it's bot scav. I think it's amazing that they added that into the game. I find it hysterical. All right, where am I going here? What do we need? I need tech stores. That's what I need. That is what I need. So if we're on Gojin here, facing towards the entrance of the mall, Ollie's on my left. Idea is on my right. I think Idea is probably the most missed one, if I had to guess. As far as like graphics cards spawns are concerned, there's also a tech store over here that people miss a lot. There's also this store over here, which I think can spawn... It's across from this store. My chat was telling me about it the other day. It spawns like dry fuels and propanes. Now in hardcore, you can't buy anything, so like getting a sick case or a Red Rebel from trades is actually pretty dope. So dry fuels and propanes, you need to loot them all. You can't just get them. That's actually all I'm short. I'm short. I think I'm short 10 propane and like 13 dry fuel or something like that. I got all the fuel conditioners and whatnot. I think it's this store here. Oh, maybe this is the tech store. This is one that has a rare chance for graphics cards that people tend not to loot. Like where all those fans are, I've definitely found graphics cards before. And honestly, anything that sells right now, money we didn't have before. We're not looking to spend a ton of time in here. Just kind of check what's around, get the lay of the land. I don't know if we handed all of those in for therapists, so I think we actually do need those. I think the graphics card I found was like in this shelf or this shelf, one of the two. The other day I actually found a graphics card in a duffel bag, which was nuts. When you think about it. Or maybe it was this shelf. I don't remember. It was one of these shelves back in here. Keep an eye out for them. Yeah, they really don't want you to jump through this. Maybe we'll get the key for that area. Probably not. It's very unlikely. But you never know. You never know. It's not it. It was opened, though. This is where the vitamins quest is. This key's not worth a heck of a lot, by the way. There's a bench back here that people often miss. Where this drill is, I've definitely found graphics cards and Tetrises. I actually really want those motors. They're not worth a ton, but they're worth enough. That's worth like getting rid of all this junk for and picking them up. And they're definitely used for your hideout. For sure. So, less things we have to buy, easier it gets, right? I'm sure all these have been searched. Now, rumors are that there's a rare chance for Ledexes in here. I've personally never seen one, nor heard of anybody getting one. I've heard of defibrillators being in here as well, but it's, again, just crazy rare. So I wouldn't rely on it. I would get a reliable key like the Ultra Medical or 301 on Resort, West Wing 301. That's a good one. That sort of thing. Maybe this is the room they were talking about. They did say it was across from the furniture store. And had high chances for... I mean, Dryfield itself is 80k, so... might as well. Yeah, that would make sense. They did say it was near Dino Clothing, so makes total sense. There's some Propital there. I like that. Gonna ditch that for it. Okay, we're gonna look for some beard oil here. I think it can spawn on any furniture that spawns stuff. I did always like the lighting in this store. Very soothing. Alright, that's the front of the mall. We're gonna head to the right here. Oh, somebody looted that. Probably on their way out, so let's just head this way. Might go briefly peek into the idea office. Again, that's, I think, highest chance tech loot-wise that somebody would have missed. It's very unlikely, but I think it is the highest. Then maybe like Rasmussen would be the second highest. But sometimes people just don't loot here or loot the computers. And I have been finding a bunch of graphics cards and computers lately, so...
Ну что, неплохой день, господа.
Pretending to be a bot scav here in case there's another player scav around. So that's already a bad sign. That door is closed. It spawns open. So it's probably a player then. But we're still going to give everything a check-see here. Hoses aren't bad. Honestly, we can start getting rid of mags here. People really don't search computers. These ones maybe have been searched. But I've definitely noticed a trend. But these look like they've been searched, so good for that person. There's a GM counter there. Alright. So our theory was false. Take a circuit board though. Another GM counter. Alright, we're gonna go head towards railway. Now, we got plenty of stuff here. Maybe not the craziest run in the world, but we have fun with the bot scav. Testing out their new AI. And we got some decent stuff. Got our last CPU fan. One more spark plug for our task. And if that's all we get from this scav run, or if that's very likely that's all we get from this scav run, and that's honestly pretty good. People generally don't speaking loot this because it's, well, really dangerous. That's the pharmacy key there. Actually, there's a duffel bag there too. Pharmacy key, I think, is quite good. Yeah, it's just one of those. You get NaCl's there, morphines, propitols, lower end meds. I've seen survival kits and stuff like that there too sometimes. Sometimes it's just empty, which is weird, but you know what? That is fine. It gets the job done. It's a really solid key, very cheap. The reason it's good is because the key is cheap. The key was expensive, it'd obviously be trash, but or if people looted it a lot, it wouldn't be as good, but people tend to skip it and not worry about it too much. So for a few more minutes of our time, we tend to get a little bit more tech stuff. So I think I am going to be doing interchange or reserve runs if our scav has like a backpack or a longer range gun or weapon. But anything like close range or short and automatic, or if we don't have a bag, or well, nobody looted this. Do need that, but they're not worth all that much. I think the motors are worth more. We'll grab that. We'll go down to 1 mag here. I'm just selling this FAL, so not worried about having extra mags for it. But yeah, for just a few more minutes of time here. Been here for 10 minutes, a little under. A few more minutes of time here. We get stuff that's actually... Oh. It's probably a scav. They looted here and then went through. If I get a clear shot and I can double tap him easy, we're going to. Put this on single, though. Only if I get a clear line of shot. If we're not, we're going to let him get out and not worry about it. We do have an extra weapon slot here. All right. $19 more shots. Guess we have our knife too. $17 more shots. Guess we're kind of committed right now. 15 more shots. They have to have something good if they want to get out this bad. I know that spot. Well, we'll just leave then. It's fine, we'll just leave then. No problem. Get our loot out. They did not go to the spot I thought they were talking about. I thought they were going to, there's a little notch in the train there where they can actually extract. So, bummer we didn't get them. I wonder how many times we hit. I guess we'll have to see in our stats here. But that's not a bad way to spend, 10 minutes getting some loot there. We could have gotten more, obviously. They didn't look like they wanted to fight, so maybe it was a player scat that had like a graphics card or something. That's kind of what went through my mind there. Wait, hold on. Okay, maybe it's after this. Who knows? Either way, all that stuff's getting sold. Here we go. Hit count 2. So probably blacked out arms. Probably blacked out arms. It happens. Not a problem. Not a problem. All right, to avoid making this episode way too long, what we're going to do is I'm going to sort this out before we get into our next raid in the next episode. Should be pretty quick selling. And then we're going to work out what map we want to go to, either woods or shoreline, either one. We have plenty to do on both. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. It's really a pleasure to have you. If you're liking the content and want more of it, make sure you hit that follow button. Hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you back for future episodes. Check out the Hardcore Tarkov series. Hopefully by the time you see this, something's coming out with that. That's going to be starting to get uploaded soon. Check out the live streams, twitch.tv/deadpine. And just thanks for being here, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.